Hi, for my self-introduction video, you'll be watching me bake. Today, I'll be baking a burnt Basque cheesecake. I chose to do this for the video because baking is one of the things I like to do to ease my stress or for fun. I also find these kinds of videos from food YouTubers and TikTokers pretty relaxing. To start, I'll tell you my name. I'm Sofia Cabrera, but I prefer to be called Sophie or just Soph. I'm a 19-year-old first-year SMC student that hopes to transfer out and major in sustainable architecture. Here are some quick facts about me. I was born in the Philippines. I moved to Montreal when I was 7. I moved to Vancouver when I was 13. Then I moved back to the Philippines when I was 14. All in all, I've lived in 6 different cities and have studied in 8 schools throughout my life. With that, I've learned to speak 4 languages: English, French, Ilocano, and Tagalog. In my free time, I like to cook, bake, play with makeup, run, go to the beach, or play with my 10 dogs. I filmed this video with a small tripod resting on top of a blender. I would have wanted to show you something more exciting than a baking video, but editing isn't my strong suit, and I think this would still be better than watching me talk about myself on the screen for 3 minutes. Anyway, here's how I realized that I might want to be in the architecture field. At the start of the pandemic, I was deeply invested in the climate crisis, but I was also interested in fashion and interior design, which probably does not add up because the fashion industry creates so much useless waste. I could not think of a proper career that I actually wanted to do. In addition to that, my mom wanted me to pursue something math or medicine related, or else she wouldn't pay for my education. I'm reminding you now that I'm Asian and this is somewhat normal for several Asian cultures. Sooner or later, I learned of sustainable architecture. I realized that it might just be the right path for me because it hits all of my points. My need to have a career that required the use of creativity, my need to help the environment in some small tiny way, and my mom's need for me to be using math for the rest of my life. That's it for me. In case you'd want to try my recipe out, all the details will be in the description box below. Cheers, and I hope you found this video somewhat entertaining. Bye!